How's it going, guys? I'm doing okay. Doing a little sorting. What are y'all doing? Logging, I guess you can say. So you gonna go live a little bit later, Urban? You were talking about last night. I decided to sit down here and start logging some cards, and just to see if I could share and do. This is my spreadsheet that I keep up with all my important cards. I guess you could say truth. I've got all my rookies and primarily rookie cards, but it also has keeps up with PSA cards that I have and stuff like that too. Sure, I'll show you what I've got there. I don't think I have much there, but I can show you what I've got. Let me finish these rows, and then we'll do it. So it looks like I just have his rookie cards from Donruss, Score, and Upper Deck. That's all I have of his. So that's kind of how I keep up with stuff. It's like like when your boy Randy blew up, I had no clue if I had any of his cards, and I came in here to see. And then I saw I had some Donruss, and then I didn't realize I had that autograph that I'd gotten in a break. So that's the primary reason why I started it, because I didn't want to have to search through boxes to see if I had something. I don't need any truth. I've got he's not one of my primary guys, but I've always liked David Justice just because of the teams he's played for and everything. But this is my main guy. Trying to keep up with everything I've got of his, because then I'll come across something and wonder if I've got it or not, and I have to come and check. My thing now is to try to see if I can get graded cards. I need to change that title to graded instead of PSA, because I've got different things that I've had graded. I'd be happy to. I could send you the spreadsheet, and then you just clear out the names, and all you'd have to do is clear it, and then all you'd have to do is just enter in stuff. Another thing I did is I started off seeing, what my break even point if I were to sell stuff. Of course, I haven't kept up with everything that I bought. I used to, if I got a, if I got a hanger pack or something, I would split the cost between all the cards, but I haven't been doing all that. I just normally, now I'll put it in, if I bought something off of eBay or something, put it in there. Yeah, I could send that to you. It's not that big. I've got one for football and one for football and one for basketball too. The other thing that I do with this is I have a, I have a list of all the sets, and then who the key people are in those sets. So when you're saying who's in what set, I can pull this up, and I can see who was in it. And then the shaded ones are if I've got it or not. If it's not shaded, I don't have it. I mean, I reference this thing all the time. Anytime somebody's doing a vintage break or something like that, I can go and see what's in what. The shaded ones are, the pink ones are Hall of Famers. I don't have, if it's green, I've got it. But if it's just a pink, it's just a Hall of Famer. If it's blue, it's somebody that's a star that I don't have. If it's green with a shade around or a border around it, I've got it. No, I don't afraid I have a hockey one. considering I have just a handful of hockey cards. But that's how I keep up with the sets. I only primarily do this with. I think I may have a little bit for football, but I'll do it primarily for baseball. And it just comes in handy when somebody, if I see somebody selling a 1992 Upper Deck box, low series Upper Deck box, I can come in here and look and see who was in that. And, obviously there wasn't a whole lot there. That's why they're so cheap. And then the other one I have is the listing of when I first started out, I didn't know who all was in the Hall of Fame. So I did a listing of all the Hall of Famers to keep up with and when they played and what their rookie card is and all that kind of stuff. And that's primarily just going through and doing searches on Cardboard Connection and all that kind of stuff. And I tried doing it with keeping up with the prospects and all, but I haven't kept it up to date. Because I just didn't know when I first got back in the hobby, I didn't know who was good and all, so that's just kind of how I would go and look. But that hasn't turned out to be something I use a whole lot. I use these set lists all the time, though. I can keep this stuff up in the background all the time when somebody's talking about stuff. And then my inventory, obviously. Closing in on 100 autographs. And then, I did a couple of calculated fields up at the top to see, how many Topps cards do I have in there, Donruss, so forth, and what have you, and then in what era were they? Obviously, the most I have is, 2010s, because that's when I actually had money and started collecting. So. And for obvious reasons, I have more 80s cards than I have 2000s cards. So I'm usually pretty good about entering in the rookies anytime I, get my box in from U-Urban, the stuff that I've been in breaks and all. I've been pretty good about entering in the rookies to keep up with, just so I have a listing of everything. So, Urban, how much snow are you under? My son in New York, he's been having a field day going out and sending me pictures of the park and stuff like that. He sent me a picture of Tavern on the Green yesterday with all the snow around it, and it was really cool. He says he's got about a foot, a little over a foot. So, it's just a little rainy here. Yeah, it's kind of the same thing here. Truth, it's not as warm as it is where you are, but it's still, you can't complain too much about the cold weather. I bet Tampa bonkers right now just because of the Super Bowl and everything, or is it pretty subdued? Says there's not many people can show up to it. I think it's cool that I've actually been around the place where the Super Bowl's going to be held. I think that's pretty cool. I went out there to go see when I was out there back before all this crap started, and got to see the Yankees play out there in spring training. I think it's funny that the Yankees have a minor league team in Tampa. So, Urban, how many Are you getting like a case of Series 1, or what is your inventory going to be like? I've done zero research on it. I just hear where everybody says it's going to be an awesome set, and I just haven't had a chance to go out and see, outside of like Adele, who's going to be the key people in it. That's good. You can go live and we go through Jeters and Justice. You want to do that? Be more entertaining watching me key into a spreadsheet. I'll finish this stack and then I'll get off and go sit on my couch and we'll go through it. I've been trying to keep myself from buying a box, but I don't know if I can keep myself from doing it or not. I kind of want one. Don't really need to get one, but need to and want one is a different thing. Oh, that's fine. That is fine. Truth, I need to go through all of your Instagram posts and pick out some dishes for you to send me recipes for. Some of that stuff that you put out there just makes me want to eat it then. I still think you need to do a cooking video. Yeah, no joke. Makes me hungry. The presentation, everything, it's awesome. Just makes me hungry. I didn't do my Genesis Cabrera. No, it is not slop. I think it's funny that Randy has rookie cards in all three sets, and none of them are rookie debuts. So he doesn't get arrested, get thrown in jail. So Urban, when do you think your series one is going to come in? Is it going to come in next week? I will be right back, guys. I'm back. Yeah. Um, I've got one. I've got a thing where I'll break down the era. So I have one card that's from the 1930s that I got off of an auction. I think Hard R Cards was doing at the time. So I can go up here and do a filter. And so I can I'll pull up these that I have from the 50s. So these are the oldest cards that I have. So that Bucky Walters 1939 play ball card is the oldest one that I have. Then I've got a 1954 Duke Snyder, a couple of 1954 cards. And then Cool Phil Rizzuto, Elston Howard, 59 card. So those are all the ones that I have from 1950s and older. I don't think I paid but maybe $15 for that one. I like it. It's cool. It's cool to have something that old. And I'll look at let's look at what I've got from the 60s. Nothing from 62, it seems. Or 69. Yeah, I've got a 1960 Hank Aaron and a Yogi Berra, two that I picked up probably in the last 4 or 5 months. And then my only Mantle card, 1967 Mantle card, which I got from Ricky. Need to buy me some top loaders. I'm getting low. Yeah, shoot me an email what they cost you or something. I need to figure out what I need to do to get me some. I usually buy them off of Amazon. I haven't gotten any in a while. I don't know. I haven't looked. I haven't checked Amazon in a while. I can do it right here. Oh, I can't remember if I've blogged those or not. Yeah, probably not a good idea to pull up my Amazon account and let everybody see what my Amazon ID is. Not for y'all, but anybody else that happens to come across the video out of the blue. I do want to go on eBay and check to see how much this Ken Griffey Jr. gold card is. $100 for 40 of them. Yeah, that's pretty nuts. Like $5-6. About what I thought. Or nothing, I guess. There's a lot of Ken Griffey fans out there. Maybe I can post this to Discord, see if anybody would be interested in it. Sure, everybody want a Jose Altuve gold card. $100 for 40 top loaders. That is crazy, crazy, crazy. Okay, sounds good. Have a good breakfast. All right, I believe I'm going to head out. Truth, if you're still there, I'll talk to you later, buddy.